Assassin's Creed Codename Hexe, one of the most anticipated upcoming Assassin's Creed games, which is set during the witchcraft era, where we will be playing as a female witch. And the timeline is set in a pretty dark ages with black magic, spirits, and witchers, and all that real fantasy stuff. Now, Ubisoft's Vice President, Mark Alexis Cortez, has now given us all the information that we have been looking forward to for Assassin's Creed Hexe, as well as the upcoming multiplayer Assassin's Creed open world game that Ubisoft has been working on for a very long time now. Now, Mark Cortez has also given us some more updates on Assassin's Creed Infinity, which all of these things we're going to be covering right here on this video. So make sure you guys watch it till the end, because what Cortez said about Assassin's Creed Infinity is a lot more than what we've been expecting. And it seems like Assassin's Creed as a franchise is going to a much bigger places. And if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, I think this video is absolutely going to make you guys jump on the hype train as we head towards the launch of Assassin's Creed Infinity. Now, first thing first is that Mark Cortez has said that Assassin's Creed Hexe is not going to be any RPG title. It's going to be one of those small linear storytelling and rich and vibrant and dark setting open world, and the game is going to be focusing purely onto the storyline, pretty much like what we have seen with Assassin's Creed Mirage, where the game was very simple in terms of how the UI works, as well as the skill tree and all that stuff. It was not very complicated, it was very simplistic, and the focus was thoroughly just kept towards the storyline itself, as well as exploring the open world was also an amazing factor in Assassin's Creed Mirage. So Assassin's Creed Hexe is also going to be receiving a very similar kind of an approach in terms of how they're going to be taking the game forward, and it seems like Codename Red, and Cortez has already confirmed that Assassin's Creed Codename Red is going to be the final Assassin's Creed game, which will be following up in the same footsteps of what Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Origins, and Valhalla had set up to, which is the massive open world RPG game. Now, another really cool thing is that they've also confirmed that Codename Red, the feudal Japan setting game, is going to have one of the biggest and the largest maps that we have ever discovered in any of the previous Assassin's Creed games, which means that this could be one of the biggest Assassin's Creed games of all time. And also Ubisoft is going to be supporting this game with a bunch more DLCs, even more than what we've encountered with Valhalla, because Valhalla already received 2 years of non-stop updates, DLCs, expansions, and so many good stuff. Although the game was not really too much about assassins, it was more like a Vikings game and discovering more things about the Viking gods and all that stuff. So the Norse mythology is basically what Valhalla was all about, more than it being an Assassin's Creed game. So that's one of the biggest turnoffs that most of the Assassin's Creed fans had with that game. But now, Codename Red, it seems like the game is going to be focusing towards the storyline of assassins and Templars, but at the same time, since it's an RPG game, it's going to be heavily focused on a lot more content and much bigger of a map size. And apart from this, Mark Cortez has also given us some latest updates on the upcoming Assassin's Creed multiplayer game, where Mark Cortez said that Assassin's Creed multiplayer is coming back, and Codename Invictus is going to be the new take on the multiplayer, with the incorporated as a standalone experience, which is going to be launching with Assassin's Creed Infinity. Now, Mark has also said that a lot of people in the gaming community have been very distressed about Assassin's Creed having a multiplayer game mode, because usually what happens is when they try to focus all of their resources towards a multiplayer game mode, that usually means that they're not going to be focusing too many resources into the single player experience, because that is one of the biggest factors when it comes to Assassin's Creed games, which is the single player. And if Ubisoft fails to deliver that and focus too much towards the online aspect of the game, then this could lead a lot of fans to be disappointed, to which Cortez has said that, well, we have a completely different team that's working on the multiplayer, and we're not going to be sacrificing any of the resources that we have for the single player experience. That is why we're going to be separating the single player from the multiplayer. So the multiplayer is going to be releasing as a standalone title. So there will be no compromise in terms of quality over quantity, because multiplayer games are usually quantity related more than quality. All that we know as of now, as far as what Marcus announced officially, is that it's going to be a delivered open world, captivating storyline related online multiplayer game mode. We don't know much more than this, and of course Ubisoft will very soon be giving us some more of these informations. I believe it's going to be releasing in the year 2020. 2025. After we get Assassin's Creed Codename Red and Codename Hexe, that is when Assassin's Creed Multiplayer is going to be finally coming out. Now moving on to the main hub of Assassin's Creed games, which is the Infinity platform. And man, this is something I'm super excited about because Mark Cortez has now finally given us some more information, a much more briefer information on Assassin's Creed Infinity, where he has now stated that Infinity is going to be this one huge hub, which is not only going to have all the different Assassin's Creed games in it, but it's also going to have its own game inside, where you're going to be playing as a modern day character that you create on your own. And this character is going to be jumping into Animus and also exploring the modern day storyline, and all the player created characters are the ones that we're going to be playing as in the modern day. So you can decide to jump into the Animus and jump into any of the timelines or any Assassin's Creed games that you want to, and everything is going to be available all in together into this one big platform. And the best thing about Infinity, it's not just going to be a gaming platform or a gaming hub, it's also going to have the upcoming Assassin's Creed Netflix TV show as well as the upcoming Assassin's Creed movie. A bunch of things are currently in works, so the Infinity hub is going to consist of a lot more things than just the video game. So I believe that the Infinity hub is most likely going to turn into a live service game where you will have to pay a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription in order to access all of these Assassin's Creed games for a one single price. And Ubisoft is going to keep releasing updates, DLCs time to time so that they can keep the entire franchise alive and they can keep people coming back for more every single month. So it's probably going to turn into this story mode online multiplayer. It's like a huge mixture of MMO single player and multiplayer platforms together as one. It's very confusing and bizarre, and I kind of think that it's a really good idea in terms of having a lot more content to the game, but then only time can tell because we don't exactly know on what kind of microtransactions or what kind of a pricing is Assassin's Creed Infinity gonna bear with it. Because since it's a live service game, we can never really tell on whether or not the pricing for Assassin's Creed Infinity is gonna be of a justice or maybe not. Now, we also got some very interesting update from the TV show runner who is collaborating with Ubisoft in order to develop the upcoming Assassin's Creed Netflix TV show, because Ubisoft is now collaborating with Vikings Valhalla Netflix TV show's showrunner named Jeb Stewart, who is now also going to be producing and directing of the upcoming Assassin's Creed's TV show, the live action TV show, which is set to be airing in the year 2024. So we will of course receive more information about that, but as of now, Assassin's Creed Codename Red and Hexe, both of these upcoming games are going to be releasing in 2024. In the first Q1 to Q3, we will be receiving Assassin's Creed Codename Red, and during the end of 2024 is when we will be receiving Codename Hexe, pretty much similar to what we have seen with Assassin's Creed Mirage being released in the month of October. Now, of course, I will keep you guys updated with all the latest informations that we keep receiving about all the upcoming Assassin's Creed games right here on this channel. And if you guys are looking for a YouTube channel that basically covers all the latest and the greatest updates, informations, news, leaks, and all the announcements that's coming up for the upcoming AAA games. And if you guys go ahead and take a look at my other videos on this channel, you will probably know that I cover games that are usually never covered by any other YouTube channels out there. And the games I usually cover on this channel are only the quality games that don't really get enough recognition because of bad marketing, and a lot of people do end up missing out on some of these really amazing indie titles which actually can compete with some of the AAA industry. So all of those games are going to be featured on this channel, and if you watch my videos, then you might fall in love with some of the upcoming games. So that is the kind of value that this channel brings to all of my subscribers. So if you guys aren't subscribed already, make sure to go ahead and do it right now, because it is absolutely free. You don't have to pay a dime in order to be a subscriber, and at the same time, you guys keep getting updated every single day with all the latest gaming news. So what are you guys waiting for? Make sure to go ahead, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on, and set it to all. Now, with that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, if you guys are excited for the upcoming Assassin's Creed Infinity platform and Codename Red and Assassin's Creed Hexe, drop a big fat like on this video, because your like and support, it really helps out the channel. It helps out the videos that I produce for you guys every single day, because it takes a lot of time and research in order to bring all of this content every single day. So if you guys could just show your support, that would really mean a lot to me. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.